It all started here, and while things are much less hectic now, election staff is hopeful to make up for lost time tomorrow, grateful that things didn't turn out to be much worse.
The days after Election Day are typically very busy processing days for us.
Machines hard at work scanning ballots before the verification process starts. A usual sight across election offices in Washington. It all came to a halt around 10:30 Wednesday morning in Pierce County.
Worker who opened a regular old number 10 envelope that happened to have some white powder in it. The worker took off her glove inside out to preserve the powder.
Pierce County Auditor Linda Farmer says the employee's instincts kicked in, remembering protocols. 911 was called, and about 100 staff members evacuated the building. Hazmat crews arrived on scene testing the substance. They came back positive for baking soda. King County Election Headquarters also received a suspicious letter and had to evacuate their building.
So we saw the white powder as it was opened. It's immediately isolated by our staff with a hazmat bucket.
In theirs, something more serious was discovered. Renton police say a presumptive test was done. The powder-like substance had traces of fentanyl, but what was in the package is still unknown.
Officers said that the envelope wasn't fully open, so we don't know whether there's a note inside it or not. It was only open far enough for the worker to realize, quite wisely, that it wasn't something that she wanted to mess with further.
The envelope taken into evidence, which will be examined further by the FBI. Spokane and Skagit counties also received similar mail. Officials in Spokane say their substance also had traces of fentanyl. How much is unclear, but none posed a threat. Election workers say getting into this, they know what to expect, but it's still unsettling.
It's disappointing, but, you know, in the climate that we're in, a lot of things nowadays are very disappointing. We're going into a presidential election. Things are only going to get crazier, possibly, hopefully not. But, you know, getting into this, you kind of know what to expect.
Washington Secretary of State Steve Hobbs said precautions have been taken to keep employees and visitors safe. In a statement, he said in part, quote, "These incidents underscore the critical need for stronger protections for all election workers. Democracy rests upon free and fair elections. These incidents are acts of terrorism to threaten our elections."
Tonight, there's still some level of uncertainty as election workers are wondering what the true motive behind these packages is. Law enforcement is still investigating. We'll keep you posted as we learn more. In Pierce County, Alejandra Guzman, Fox 13 News.